Hi, I'm Pastor Sam Lewis. Welcome to the Principles Gallery of Living That Matters. Now, what do I mean by Principles Gallery? Well, first, before I define that for you, I need to do a little bit of review on the whole concept of our value system. Everything that we teach and believe here on Living That Matters is all based in one concept, and that is the belief that God created and designed the universe to work a certain way. When you live life according to that design, it works, and when you violate that design, it doesn't work. Now, your values, your value system, in the definition I have here for Living That Matters, is how you perceive that design. Whatever you believe about that design, the way the universe is designed to work, that's your values, your value system. Our values, our belief system, are what governs our behavior. And so a lot of people don't even know what their values are. They think they do. They can tell you what they say they believe. But I can better determine what your values are by how you behave, not by what you tell me that you believe. Now, principles are a way in wisdom to bridge the gap between our value system and our behavior, to bring those into harmony, into line. In a very real way, principles are applied wisdom. It's how to take that wisdom, that paradigm that we're looking at that is Living That Matters, and how to make that a reality in our life. So principles are simply concepts and ideas that help us to bridge that gap. Really, the whole entire book of Proverbs are principles, applied wisdom, helping us to see things through God's eyes and apply that in a way that will make the difference in our lives. In order to help you to understand that, let me just give you the first principle to help you to understand the concept of principles. And the principle I'd like to talk to you about right now is this principle, is learning to live by what I know versus what I feel. Now, what I feel, my emotions, aren't good or bad. They just are what they are. The problem is that my emotions, my feelings don't know the difference between truth and fiction. See, I can be sitting in a movie theater watching a thriller, some kind of a scary movie. And I know in my mind that this is just a movie, that these are actors. I know that it's not real. I know that I'm sitting in a movie. But as I watch the movie, my heart rate is up, my palms might be sweaty, I might be on the edge of my seat and getting tense. Why? Because my feelings, my emotions don't know the difference between truth and fiction. And if I lived in that moment by what I felt, not what I know, I might get up and run out of the theater. But I live by what I know. So I can feel what I feel, but I live by what I know. Feelings aren't good or bad. So the principle is I need to learn to live by what I know, not by what I feel. Now, the beauty of that is I don't have to deny what I feel. I can embrace fully what I feel. I can accept how I feel, but I'm going to behave according to what I know. And when I say according to what I know, I'm talking about what I know spiritually, not what I know intellectually. It was an awesome thing when Jesus asked the disciples, "Who do you say that I am?" And he asked Peter directly, "Who do you say that I am?" And he said, "Thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God." And Jesus said, "Peter, flesh and blood," see, intellect didn't tell you this, but the Spirit of God has told you this. And that's what I mean, what you know. It's what you know, because the Spirit of God dwells in you, and you listen to that voice rather than what you feel. So we learn to live by what we know, not by what you feel, and to make all the difference in the world. See, I don't always feel like getting out of bed. I don't always feel like serving God. I don't always feel like loving my wife. But what I know is that those are the right things. That's what the truth is. And so I'm going to live according to what I know, not according to what I feel. So that's a principle. The principle is learn to live by what you know, not by what you feel. Now, you have to understand the design. So all through Living That Matters, we've got 15 values, 15 designs that we're teaching. And it's based on that, the knowledge of those values, the knowledge of that we use these principles to bridge the gap between that design and our behavior, our belief and our behavior to make that a reality in our lives. So that's the principle. Welcome to the Principles Gallery. You're going to see videos on here with just short descriptions of different principles that will help you to live out the Living That Matters paradigm. God bless you. I'm Pastor Sam Lewis for Living That Matters.